Good morning, campers. Today we are going to learn how to make a brainstorm. Now, when you're making a brainstorm, you have to ask a question. And so here is my question. My question is, what do I have at home that I can gather? Now, if you look on your choice board, there are a number of things that are already there as ideas. There are nature collections. You could maybe collect some photos, recipes. You could look for some toys. You could look for some family artifacts. Remember, artifacts is that big word we've been talking about this week. Or you could think about some of the makerspace items. Now, when you ask yourself the question, you have to think, what do I have in my house that I can gather? And then you brainstorm your ideas. So if I'm going to make a nature collection, I have to think, what do I have in my house? And you can brainstorm your ideas with words or with pictures. So if I'm going to do a nature collection, I know that I have leaves in my house. I know that I have sticks in my house. I know that I have a couple of rocks, so you can draw the picture and you can write the words. And that might be some things I gather for a nature collection. Another thing I could collect is photos. Now, I know that I have a picture of me and my mom. I have longer hair than my mom. And then I know that I have a picture of me with my sister. We both kind of have long hair. So this is how me and sis. So I've got a picture and I have words. Now, recipes. If I'm going to gather some recipes in my house, one thing for sure that I'm going to gather is a recipe of my banana bread. That is a favorite. It's something that we all like to eat. And I could draw a picture of it by drawing a banana. And I could also draw a piece of bread, so that I know that this is banana bread if I can't write the words. Now, in my house, I don't have a lot of toys, and so I'm not sure whether or not I would put anything in this category because I don't know if I have it at home. Family artifacts. I'm trying to think of some things that we have. I know that for family artifacts, we have some little things. We have this little mailbox thing that my husband's dad gave us that has a little drawer where you keep stamps. I'd have to think about that one because it has to be made by somebody else. And I have to think about what we do with it and how it's used, who uses it and how it's used. But what I know I have is I know I have makerspace items. I know that I have tape in my house. So here's a roll of tape. I know that I have some popsicle sticks in my house. Another thing I know I have is I know I have toilet paper tubes. And if I don't have one right now, I'll have one really soon. So I know that those are some items I could gather. So when you're making a brainstorm, you put a question in the brainstorm, and then before you do any work to go gather anything, you have to think about the different things that you might have in your house and draw pictures or write words to represent them, and then go get them and gather your collections. Have fun.